So let's talk about the creator economy. It's a term you hear a lot these days. At its core, it's pretty simple. It's built on people like you and me, people who create content, people who build an audience. And then, they find ways to turn that passion into a career. We're talking YouTubers, podcasters, streamers, artists, you name it. For years, this economy has been powered by accessible tech. Timeline, early digital cameras to smartphones and drones. Think about it, the smartphone in your pocket made everyone a potential videographer. Laptops gave us editing suites that used to cost a fortune. The internet gave us a stage. It's been a wild ride. This whole ecosystem has been constantly evolving. It's always been about the next big thing. First, it was just about getting a camera and hitting record. Then it became about better cameras. Higher resolutions, 4K, 8K. Then it was about better audio, slicker editing, and faster uploads. The tools kept getting better, and the bar for quality kept getting higher. The platforms changed too. We went from simple video hosting sites to complex algorithms on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Each new technology, each new platform changed the game for creators. It opened new doors, but it also demanded more from them. Now we're standing at the edge of another massive shift. Let's break down the old school workflow for a creator, and when I say old school, I could be talking about last year. The pace is that fast. It all starts with an idea. You brainstorm, you script it out, maybe storyboard, then comes the production phase. You set up your lights, you set up your cameras, you set up your microphones. You might spend hours getting the framing just right, getting the lighting perfect. Then you have to actually perform. You have to be on for the camera, delivering your lines, doing your thing. This part alone can take an entire day, or even longer for just a few minutes of final footage. After the shoot, you're not even close to done. Now comes the post-production grind. You dump all your footage onto a computer, you sift through hours of clips to find the best takes. You start cutting, trimming, and arranging them on a timeline. This is where the story really takes shape. You add B-roll, you color grade the footage to get the look just right. You mix the audio to make sure it's clean and clear. This process is tedious, it's time-consuming. It's a skill that takes years to master. For every 10 minutes of video you see online, there are often dozens of hours of work behind it, and it's not just video. Think about artists. A digital artist might spend hundreds of hours on a single piece, meticulously drawing every line and every shadow. The common thread here is time and energy, and a very specific set of skills. Being a creator has always been a high-effort, high-commitment game. It's a grind. This physical and temporal limitation has always been the bottleneck of the creator economy. But what if that bottleneck could be broken? This is where things get really interesting. Let's talk about AI avatars. In simple terms, an AI avatar is a digital version of a person powered by artificial intelligence. Think of it like a digital twin. It can look like you, talk like you, and even have your mannerisms. But it's not just a puppet. The AI part is key. This avatar can take a piece of text, a script, and generate a video of you saying those words, complete with realistic facial expressions and voice inflection. It's created by feeding an AI model lots of data of you, hours of video and audio, until it learns to replicate you digitally. So how does this work? It's pretty complex on the back end, but the concept is straightforward. The AI analyzes your appearance from every angle. It studies how your mouth moves when you make different sounds. It learns your unique vocal patterns, your cadence, the way you pause. It studies your facial expressions, how you smile, how you raise your eyebrows when you're making a point. It absorbs all of this data and builds a comprehensive digital model of you. Once that model is built, you can essentially give it a script, and it does the rest. It generates the performance. This isn't just a fancy deepfake for a movie. This technology is becoming accessible. Companies are building platforms that allow creators to do this for themselves. You go through a training process where you record yourself reading various sentences, looking in different directions. The AI takes that data and, after some processing, gives you your avatar. From that point on, you can create new video content just by typing. No camera, no microphone, no lights, just a text box and a generate button. It's a complete paradigm shift in content creation. The potential here is kind of mind-blowing. It's like having a digital clone of yourself that's always ready to work 24/7. This frees up the human creator to focus on what really matters, the ideas. This isn't just science fiction, it's already happening. We are seeing the first wave of creators embrace this technology. The use cases are pretty clever. One of the most obvious applications is for educational content. One of the most obvious applications is for corporate content. Think about training videos. A company can create one high-quality avatar of an instructor, then they can generate hundreds of videos for different training modules in multiple languages just by translating the script. It's incredibly efficient. We're seeing creators who make how-to content use avatars to quickly produce videos on new software updates, to quickly produce videos on features, staying ahead of the curve. Another cool example is in news and updates. Daily news roundups, weekly news roundups. The creator writes the script with the day's top stories, and the avatar delivers it. This allows them to produce timely content with a super fast turnaround, something that would be a logistical nightmare to film every single day. It keeps their channel active and their audience engaged with fresh content, while the creator can focus on bigger, more in-depth projects. It's about working smarter, not harder. We're also seeing avatars being used to overcome personal barriers. Some people have amazing ideas and deep knowledge, but they might not be comfortable on camera. Speech impediments, being shy. An AI avatar allows them to have a face for their brand without the anxiety of being in the spotlight. It separates the idea from the physical performance. This opens up the creator economy to a whole new group of people who might have felt excluded before. It's a powerful tool for accessibility and inclusion. Beyond just replicating a person, some creators are using AI to generate completely fictional avatars. These are characters that don't exist in the real world. Think of virtual influencers, VTubers, but entirely AI-driven. They can have a unique look, a unique voice, a unique personality, all their own, crafted by the creator. This blurs the line between creator and character designer. It allows for a new kind of storytelling where the creator is more like a director guiding their digital actor. It's a whole new genre of content creation just starting to be explored. So, if that's what's happening today, where are we headed? Let's look at the near future, the next 2 to 5 years. The tech will get better, faster, more realistic. Avatars will become indistinguishable from real video, but it's not just visuals. The real game changer is AI integrated into the whole creative process. Imagine writing a script. An AI generates your avatar's performance. It automatically sources and edits B-roll to match your lines. It creates background music that fits the mood. Soon you can describe a scene in plain English, show my avatar at my studio desk, place it on a beach in Hawaii at sunset, have it holding the new iPhone. The AI generates the entire perfectly lit scene with your avatar delivering the lines. This goes beyond replacing the on-camera person, it replaces the entire set. The location scout, the lighting crew, video production becomes like writing a prompt. Creative possibilities explode, not just video. In music, AI will generate royalty-free backing tracks in any style, match key and tempo to a creator's vocals, turn a hummed melody into a full orchestral piece. For visual artists, text-to-image already strong. Next, AI generates full 3D models. Textures, animations, artist sketching on a tablet, and AI generating a photorealistic 3D world based on the sketch. One person can make an animated short that once needed a studio. Content itself changes. Interactive narratives where viewers talk to AI avatars, stories that shift based on conversation, detective games with dynamic AI witnesses, educational AI avatars. Ask Einstein questions and get responses in his voice and level-appropriate explanations. This isn't just making old content easier, it's creating new forms of media we can barely imagine. Let's zoom out. The benefits for creators are massive. The most obvious one is time. By automating the repetitive parts of production, creators get their time back. This is time they can reinvest into what humans do best: creativity, strategy, and community building. It lowers the barrier to entry so you don't need a $100,000 studio to make professional-looking content. For viewers, this means more diverse content from more diverse voices. It also means new experiences, interactive experiences, personalized experiences. It's a win-win in many ways, but we have to be real about the challenges. And there are some big ones. The most talked about is deepfakes and misinformation. As this technology gets better, it will become easier to create fake videos of people saying and doing things they never did. How do we, as a society, navigate a world where we can't trust what we see and hear? This raises huge questions about verification, digital watermarking, and media literacy. Platforms and creators will have a shared responsibility to build and maintain trust with their audiences. It's a conversation we need to be having right now. There's also the philosophical question of authenticity. If a video is generated by an AI, is it still from the creator? What does it mean to have a personal connection with an audience when the person on screen is a digital construct? These aren't easy questions. I think the answer will be about transparency. Creators who use AI tools will need to be open about it. The audience's connection is with the mind behind the content. The writer, the director, the creative force. The avatar is just a new, more efficient paintbrush. So why should you care? Because this is not a niche trend for tech nerds. This is a fundamental shift in how human creativity is expressed and shared. It will impact entertainment, education, news, and art. It will change what it means to be a creator and what it means to be an audience. This AI revolution is happening, whether we're ready or not. The best thing we can do is learn about it, experiment with it, and have these important conversations. The future of creation is here, and it's time to be a part of it.